Months after a shooting that killed 3 people at a club Rain, and police are now still searching for those responsible. 12 News' Tal Ta spoke with Jackson police along with 2 of the victims' mothers, who say that they're not giving up until justice is served.
Photos of 2 young people who had promising futures remain at Club Rain.
Never in a million years would I have thought letting my child live her life and pursue her dreams will cost her her life.
The lives of Deani Bell and Eli Bridges were lost on the night of October 17, 2021, caught in a shooting when it was supposed to be a time of celebration on the day of GSU's homecoming game.
It's a slow process, some days better than others, but one day at a time is all I could do.
Alicia Brown was among the victims. Jackson police say at the time, hundreds of people surrounded the club and area.
That is supposed to have been a joyous occasion for that whole day, the game and the activities after. But here it is, it turned out to be a tragedy.
The triple homicide at the West Jackson Club with no signage today pierced into the memories of the community, law enforcement, and loved ones.
Imagine this was your loved one. Imagine this was your sister or your brother, your cousin, your nephew, your father. Then think about what justice you would want for them.
Deani Bell, who went by Nene, was a student at Jackson State. Sharika Williams made the trip from Chicago to find answers for her daughter and nephew, Eli.
We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. As many trips as I have to make to Jackson, I'll be in Jackson.
Eli was a father of 2, a son and daughter born shortly after his passing. Family members say he had just started a career as a welder in Mississippi.
He was well loved. He didn't deserve what happened to him. My niece did not deserve what happened to her.
And as their memories live on, family members of the victims pleading with the community to find those responsible and seek justice.
This individual was in college. They was trying to get an education to be successful citizens here.
Reporting in Jackson, Tal Ta, 12 News.